here's what the finished project should look like. Here is how to find the max of 5 numbers. And if I run this, it'll run great. As you can see, the maximum of these numbers is 43. The minimum of 5 numbers, of course, is 2. And the way Olympic average works, in this case, it's 5. In the Olympics, we're pretending in this particular Olympic event, the highest and lowest numbers are dropped. So 2 is dropped and 7 is dropped. And then it finds the average of what is left. So 4 plus 6 is 10 plus 5 is 15 divided by 3, because there are now 3 numbers left, gives me the average, which is 5. So as I said in the project description, in order to find the maximum of 5 numbers, first you need to make a block which finds the maximum of 2 numbers, and then you're going to use this block, which you have already written, to make the maximum of 5 numbers. So this block, maximum of 2 numbers, should appear repeatedly in maximum of 5 numbers. Now, just to be really clear, well, I guess it's too late. I guess I showed you what's inside this. There's more than one way to find the maximum of 2 numbers. This is certainly one way. I made a script variable called bigger value, and if x is greater than y, it sets bigger value to x, else it sets bigger value to y, and then it just reports the bigger value. That's one way to make the maximum of 2 numbers. Now, actually, I did it a second way, so here's another way to find the maximum of 2 numbers. You really don't need a script variable. You can just say if x is greater than y, report x, else report y. So obviously, if x and y are equal to each other, it'll report y. Then what you're going to do is make the maximum of 5 numbers. You're going to, inside of this block, you're going to use repeated copies of this. So just to be clear, if I duplicate this thing, once you make a block, you can put it inside of itself, if that makes sense, right? So you're gonna do something very similar to that. I don't want to give away too much, but inside max of 5, you're going to kind of take max of 2 and kind of put them inside of each other like that. Min of is the same thing. You're first going to find the minimum of 2 numbers, make a block for that, and then use repeated copies of that. And then for Olympic average, you are going to cleverly use the maximum of 5, the minimum of 5, and maybe declare a variable if you need to. There's more than one way to do it, to report the average of the 3 remaining numbers, but you're going to have to work out the details. So hopefully that is enough to get you started. Read the project description carefully and you should be good to go.